All right, Dominators. I'm going to make a quick video about how to maximize your museum artifacts, how to get the best lines and what you're going for. So my museum's pretty decent. Going through it, some of my best ones: all enemy defensive tower damage, bazooka damage, fighter damage. My best line is my enemy defender spawn time. But it's pretty decent. It's still a work in progress. So the way to do it, you have three categories. You've got war weapons, war armor, and war equipment. War weapons dealing damage, whether you're taking away damage from the enemy or adding damage. Same thing with armor. It's hit points. You can add hit points to yourself or you can take away from an invader. And then the equipment is where you can really do defensive tower damage or spawn time. So when you're crafting artifacts, it takes forever. I only craft artifacts when it's a war crafting event, so that way all artifacts crafted are war ones, because that's all I really care about is my war museum. And it takes forever. So I'm an offensive attacker with this account. So what I'm looking for when I'm crafting, like with war equipment, I want 4 lines. If I get 3 lines that are good, I sell it. It's not enough. You have to have 4 lines because you can always re-roll that 5th line. This right here is a perfect artifact. I got 4 good lines and I'm going to re-roll that 5th one. So with an offensive account for war equipment, you're looking for all enemy defensive tower damage, all enemy defensive tower hit points, and all enemy defensive, the last one would be enemy defender spawn time. You get 4 lines of those and re-roll the 5th one. So this one, when I re-roll, I'm going for all enemy defensive tower damage. And you can really maximize it. You could even do enemy defender hit points and damage. Honestly, I don't know if that's in there or not. Whatever. If you're doing a defensive account, you got a lot more options. You can get all defensive tower HP, all defensive tower damage, defender spawn time, defender hit points, as well as defender damage, all within war equipment. If you're looking for the perfect one for armor, it's all hit points, so you got to do it based on your attack strategy. I am a bazooka guerrilla attacker, so I want to maximize my bazookas, my fighters, my generals, and my guerrillas. So any 4 lines with those hit points are good to go. This isn't a perfect artifact. I'll eventually find one to replace this because, as you can see, I only got 4 of the 5 lines and I've already re-rolled. For weapon, it's the same thing for an offensive account based on your strategy. So this is based on my strategy. If you're an HT attacker, then you would want to emphasize heavy tanks or paratroopers or whatever it is. But this is based on mine. So you can see fighter damage, bazooka damage. I'll re-roll that one until I get either general damage or guerrilla damage. If you're doing a defensive account with war weapon, then you're looking for you got a lot more options. You're looking for like invading HT, invading guerrilla, invading bazooka, invading gens, bomber, fighter, paratroopers, any invading one that's going to remove their damage. And same thing with armor, anything that lowers their hit points. As it builds, it'll get better and better. So that's the basic rundown. It takes forever. You got to keep rolling until you get 4 perfect lines, and then you can re-roll that last one. I hope this helps. Good luck to you all. Let me know if you have any questions, and keep on crushing them, Dominators.